to my channel. Today I am going to be filming a what I got in Turkey. We shopped hard. I went out there knowing I was going to shop, but I didn't expect to buy as much as I did, and I didn't really realise how much I'd bought until we was packing and the case was over. We actually had a lot of presents to buy out there. A lot of people had said, like, can you get me this? Can you get me that? So it wasn't all our weight, but a lot of it was my weight. So we had 20 kg, and going out there, our case was 18.7, and coming home it was 25. So yeah, I got a mixture of accessories, handbags and shoes. I only got one item of clothing. It was a bikini out there, which I'll tell you the story about. And yeah, let's get straight into it. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and please like and comment below. Okay, I'm going to start with the handbags. I have realised that I am very attached to Dior at the moment. I don't know why. I think it's because when you're buying copies, when you're buying like leather and stuff, I think it's really obvious when it's fake. But when you're buying material, I think it's a little less obvious. And to be honest with you, most of the bags I picked up because I liked them, not just because they were like branded bags. Like some of the stuff out there didn't even have brands on, they were just nice bags. So there is a mixture of what you get out there, but obviously the majority of it is really good copies or not so good copies, but the prices are really good. So first thing I got was this Dior Rucksack, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. It's a really soft material. It's got the zipper at the front, and then inside it's just plain. I have actually got stuff in here, so I'm not going to show you what's inside. But yeah, it's just a really nice size. It literally, you can change the strap. So I like my rucksack's quite high, and it literally just covers like the top part of my back. Just big enough to kind of jump on the train with. Really light as well. And this was £10, which is amazing. So one of the shops, the first day we got there, my case broke. Whatever happened on the plane, it was completely smashed. So nothing inside was damaged, but I had to buy a new case. So the first day I went and bought a bigger suitcase from this particular shop, and then we went in there a few more times and we got some hats off them, and then they were doing all their bags because it's kind of coming towards the end of their season. So we went the first week of September, and the season ends in November officially, but most of the season, like, it really starts to slow down now onwards, so you get some really good deals. So in this particular shop, they were doing 3 bags for a tenner. No, 3 for 20. £10 each, or 3 for 20. And because we've been in there so much, he was quite happy for me to go back and do 3 for 20 a couple of times, which I did. So what else did I get from that particular shop? So this was also in the £10. It's a little crossover Prada with an adjustable strap. So it's got the little smaller dog treat section, and then the little bag and the little logo. They had this in all colours, but I just really like the pink. They didn't actually have it in a black, that's a lie. They had it in brown, blue, green, I think a yellow, but I just thought this would kind of go more with what I've got, and I just really liked it. So yeah, that was also £10. So my sister-in-law got a bag, I got 2 bags, and she got 1 bag. And then when we was doing shopping, my boyfriend was buying gifts, so he got 2 bags and I got 1 bag. So technically these were for free, but obviously it wasn't. Same with the crossovers. I've wanted this Louis for ages, because when my mum went out there a few years ago, she got one, and it's just so handy for like taking the dog for a walk, like if you're going to like the doggy cafe. So this was a little bit more. This one was £36, I believe. So this is they call them like basic, mid-range, and then top. So this is plastic, and if I wanted to pay another 50 quid, I could have got it in leather, but because of what I wanted it for, like, I'm quite happy just to have the basic. Like, I don't need to pay. I'd rather have like more handbags than a leather handbag. Doesn't really bother me. And because I switch up my handbags so much, I don't live and breathe in like one handbag, I tend to still get quite a lot of wear out of them. So yeah, this one is really cute. And obviously you can take this off It has got like a long strap, so if I wanted, I could just use like, excuse me, I could just use this long strap on this bag and have it as like a shoulder bag, or yeah, whatever I want really. So, but yeah, I really like that one. And this handbag I think is my favourite. I'm absolutely obsessed with her. It's got the little back pocket as well, and then it's got the D and then the Dior. So again, this isn't leather. This was £36. They had a leather one that was like completely like for like, and it was £150. So if you wanted something that was like no one could tell, but to be honest, when I compared the two, like I couldn't tell. Like I'm not a massive designer person. Like I could just never justify spending that much money. Like this bag real, someone said to me it's like £4,000, and I'm literally like, I could never. Like I think even if I had that kind of money, I still don't think I'd spend it, because I just think like £4,000, like that should go towards like a car or a house, like not a handbag. I mean, maybe if I'm ever really, really rich, I might feel differently, but I'm happy with my £36 version, to be honest. And yeah, I literally couldn't tell the difference. And I also think, like, who is going to come up to you and inspect your handbag? Like, weird. So that's the inside with the little zipper as well. It's just like the ideal, like, popping out bag or going out bag. So obviously it's quite, I think it's quite dressy. And I have a white version, just a plain white version of this that I got from an online shop. I can't remember if it was Pretty Little Thing or something like that, and I use that quite a lot, but I would use it more if it was a darker colour. So that's kind of why I knew I wanted to get this shape but in the Dior. So yeah, I love it so much. Sticking with the Dior theme, I saw this bag in one of the on the last day. How cute is it? And I went up to my brother and my sister and I was like, tell me I don't need it. And they were like, you don't need it. I was like, that's not the kind of conversation I'm looking for here, guys. So it was £15, and I tried to haggle the man down to 10, but he wasn't having any of it. So I mean, £15 is still a really good price, and it's really big inside. Like I had to put some of the bag, I put the Prada bag in it to travel back with. It's all like red inside, a little pocket, and I just thought this is exactly the same colour as my Crocs, so I had to have it. I just think it's so nice. Obviously, it's more of a summer staple, but it feels really sturdy as well. And for like £15, like, very, very happy bunny with that one. And it was like last day treat, you know? It just sits just really nicely. Stand up. Super cute. Love it. Is that all the handbags I bought? Yes. So I also got a bikini out there because I took what I thought was a black swimsuit. So I put on my black swimsuit, we're down by the beach, and I'm like, oh, I'm so excited that my swimsuit has got poppers. Like, how good is that, Mum? My mum was like, swimsuits don't have poppers, Elle, that's a bodysuit. And I was like, oh, okay. And obviously now I was like, I can't get in the sea. Like, what if the salt dissolves it and I'm just standing there nudie-roody in the middle of the Turkish beach? So I had to go to one of the shops and I got this Dior bikini. This was £10 and it done the job. It's really cute. I would never normally wear this style because obviously I'm quite a curvy gal. And then it's got tie-ups. I mean, don't get me wrong, like it's probably not the best quality or whatever else, but it was either this or nothing. So I was quite happy with that for a tenner. And again, it's purple, so it matched my Crocs. The obsession with purple is going strong. Okay, I got this hat for £5, which I'm actually obsessed with. Like, I mean, it's obviously moody. Like, when would I ever go in Chanel and buy a cap? Do you know what I mean? But I just wanted a beige cap. And I just feel like it's really nice. I have got a bit of sun cream on it somewhere, so I need to clean it. But yeah, and then my boyfriend got some hats as well. So it was meant to be like, I think it was meant to be £8 a hat, but he knocked some money off because he was buying different bits for different people. And then I wanted to get the shoes that I was telling you about. They were actually Shock Dior, and they were leather, chunky leather slide-ons, but it had two straps on the back strap. It had Dior written across it. Couldn't find them anywhere. Like a few of them were saying we can get it for you and we can send it back to you from the UK, like to the UK, but I wanted to wear them on the holiday. So the first night I didn't get any. So then the second day we went shopping and all my outfits pretty much needed the black shoes. So I went and I got these, and I've literally worn them pretty much every day on holiday. So these are Louis Vuitton chunky sandal Thingamajiggles. They're so comfortable. The only thing was that this bit did rub on my big toe, but I just put a plaster over it, and once it done it once, it was fine. So I got these, which, to be honest, these weren't the first shoe I picked up, I'll show you, but they were so comfortable. Like, I love a chunky sandal. I've got some that are from Zara that I got in TK Maxx, and I've lived in them all summer, so I was like, yeah, these will like go perfect. Like, I just feel like you can wear them with jeans, with a dress, with a skirt. Like, these, I'll probably be able to still wear these until it gets really cold as well, like of an evening, like if we're going to the pub or going out for dinner and you don't want to wear trainers. So I got them, and then in the same shop I got these. So together the two shoes were £35, because a lot of the time they just do it in pounds out there. So these are the Dior Sliders, but they're the chunky sole. I wanted them in the like multicoloured, but I did not see them out there. I saw them like the really chunky sole in like a brown, but they were Gucci. They weren't Dior. Or is it Gucci that does them? I don't know, but I'm sure you know what ones I mean. So I got these as well, but these are really comfortable if you don't move. Like, they don't rub or anything, but because they're just flat, like they flap like flip-flops, but obviously you've got that extra wedge. So like, I've worn them I wore them once on holiday, and I just feel like I've got no support. And where I've got a bad back, I don't know if these were a rookie mistake. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of them. Like, they were £15 and I really like them, but yeah, I just feel like I can't wear them if I'm going like walking, or if we've got to walk somewhere. Like, it needs to be like, you're not going to have them on for very long, which is a bit of a shame. But then the Louis Vuitton ones, I could wear them. Like, I could probably run in them. Not that I run anywhere. Okay, and the last thing I got were my Balenciagas. I'm absolutely obsessed with these. So these were 35, I think. Either 35 or 40, but I know they were under 50. Yeah, I was so torn about whether I liked these, and I'm always the person that when something first comes out and you see it everywhere, I don't really like it, I don't rate it, and then once it's kind of like the trend's over, I'm like, I quite like them actually. And I really wanted some just chunky white trainers for like autumn, and when I was out there, these were everywhere, and I was like, they're £35. I could probably spend £30 if I got a pair in Lindsay's. So I just thought, do you know what? Get them. Originally, I was going to get them as a present for Christmas from my boyfriend, but I couldn't wait. I wanted to wear them travelling home, and they're quite heavy, so I'm glad I did, because otherwise my case would have been over even more. So yeah, that is everything I got. So all in all, I think I spent £10, £20, £30. I probably spent just under £200. I'm not very good at maths. Which I think, like, I've got a rucksack, 4 handbags, a bikini, a hat, and 2 pairs of shoes and a pair of trainers. Like, that's crazy. Like, even if like they were unbranded, like even if you went in Primark, I don't think you'd get that. So, and I don't know how long the quality will last, but I've had handbags from Turkey before and I still use them. Like I say, I don't live and die in anything. I'm such a mix it up, apart from leggings and jumpers. Although I have worn my trainers pretty much every day since I've been home. So we'll see. But yeah, it was so fun to just go shopping every night and every day and have a little treat. Yeah, there's nothing I love more than getting bargains. And I do love the camaraderie of like haggling, especially as we were buying quite a lot. Like, we'd buy for like ourselves, our friends, our family, and we was in a big group, so we could haggle quite well. So yeah, if you are looking to go to Turkey, we was in Dalaman, well, just outside of Dalaman, but that's the airport we flew into, and we was in Antalya in May, and I'd say, to be honest with you, there wasn't that much difference. I think the copies were slightly better in Antalya, but they were more expensive. Not by much though, like maybe like an extra £10, but you do get a better copy, because I had got the big Dior bucket bag out there, and they had them everywhere in Dalaman, but they weren't as good copies. They were okay, don't get me wrong, but you had to pay more for the better ones, whereas I think I paid about £40 for it, and you're looking at like £60 for it as good. The £40 ones are okay though. So, but yeah, if you've got any questions, drop them in a comment below, and I will see you soon for another video. Bye.